God says, this is urgent. Something is happening in the unseen realm right now. Your spirit was led here for a divine reason. God says, this is an emergency. Someone in heaven is desperately trying to reach you about a person who is leaving you forever. This is not a joke. Do not skip this. Open your heart and listen closely, for I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly to you now. If you feel your heart pounding, that's not coincidence. That is my voice, calling your spirit into attention. I have summoned you here through divine appointment. Before you go further, comment Amen to affirm that your heart is open and your spirit is listening. My child, I see the burden you're carrying. I know the silent cries you've released in the night, where no one heard, but I did. I watched you kneel in confusion, asking me for a sign, for clarity, for truth. This moment is that sign. Heaven has dispatched this message directly to your soul because someone you love is slipping away, not just in body, but in spirit. And unless you awaken now, the pain of their departure will strike without warning. You needed to hear this. You were not forgotten. You were not overlooked. I chose this moment for you to receive this because timing is sacred in my kingdom. What you think is coincidence is my divine orchestration. Right now, someone from your life, someone who once filled your days with warmth, is being pulled away by the tides of distance, decisions, or even death. And the ache you've been feeling in your soul was never just sadness. It was spiritual sensitivity. It was the whisper of heaven trying to get your attention. If this speaks to you, take a moment and like this video, not for numbers, not for me, but as a declaration to heaven that you've received the message. It's a way of saying, God, I hear you. I accept this word. You are not powerless in this moment. You are not alone in this spiritual storm. I am still the God who parts seas, who calms winds, who heals broken bodies and shattered hearts. My presence goes before you and surrounds you like a shield. You are divinely protected. Even as the enemy plots the departure of someone you love, I am the defender of what I have joined together. Comment 1111 if you believe that what's being spoken here is divinely aligned with you right now. I know you've been wrestling with questions. You've been asking why certain people have gone cold. Why they've grown distant. Why the connection doesn't feel the same. It's not all your fault. Some are being pulled out of your life by my divine will for your protection. Others are being taken by their own choices, walking away from the blessings I meant for them. And still, there is one person your soul is tied to, whose absence will leave you in anguish if you don't prepare now. That is why heaven is reaching out. It's not to scare you, it's to awaken you. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I see the end from the beginning. I know what your heart does not yet comprehend. And I am warning you not because I've abandoned you, but because I am for you. You may feel weak now, but you are chosen. You may feel rejected now, but you are favored. The enemy has tried to whisper lies into your heart, saying you're unworthy of love, of loyalty, of protection. But I, the Lord, declare over you today, you are not forgotten. You are mine. You are marked by my glory. I will not let this pain consume you. I will not let the storm take you under. You are anchored in me. And even when people leave, I remain. Even when hearts change, I remain. Even when death steals, I remain. My love is everlasting, and my hand is stretched out still. Comment 222 if you trust me even when you don't understand the season you're in. You see, the enemy has been working overtime. He's been planting seeds of confusion, division, bitterness. He's been using silence to build walls between hearts that once shared laughter. But I am still God. I am still healer. I am still restorer of the broken. And even though you feel this person slipping through your fingers, I hold them in the palm of my hand. If it is my will for them to remain in your life, nothing and no one can stop it. But if it is my will to release them, then you must trust me even in the ache. I never take without purpose. I never allow loss without the promise of greater restoration. Do you think I don't see your tears? Do you think I don't feel your pain? My child, I count every tear. They are not wasted. They are seeds. And from your tears, I will bring forth a new strength, a deeper wisdom, a love that cannot be shaken. You are not abandoned. My spirit is hovering even now, whispering peace into your heart. Let me in. Invite me to walk with you through this sorrow, and I will show you that even in heartbreak, I am the comforter. This person who is leaving, whether through emotional distance, relational disconnection, or even death, has fulfilled a chapter in your journey. And while it may feel like the ending, I am the author of your story. I do not end books in tragedy. I bring beauty from ashes. You will not be destroyed by this loss. You will rise through it. You will not be shattered by this heartbreak. You will be reshaped in glory. I am near to the broken-hearted. I save those crushed in spirit. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch, and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Do not run from me in your pain. Run to me. I am not far. I am right here. Closer than your next breath. Stronger than your fear. Greater than your grief. You are not going to lose everything. I will restore what the enemy stole. I will multiply what was broken. I will rebuild what fell apart. And I will bless you in ways you cannot yet see. You didn't stumble across these words by mistake. You were led here by the Spirit of the living God, because there is a heavenly urgency around you. I am calling out to you now, child. Someone is slipping away from your life forever, and I needed you to hear my voice before it's too late. This moment is not casual. This is divine intervention. Heaven is trying to break through your distractions, your doubts, your delays. You are facing a spiritual emergency, and it's far more serious than you've realized. That heaviness you've been carrying, that restless feeling in your chest, that's not random anxiety. That is spiritual sensitivity. You are sensing the shift I already see unfolding in the heavens. What you thought was just distance is really destiny unfolding. And my voice is here to explain what your heart has been aching to understand. Take a deep breath. I am near. My spirit is not far. I am the God who speaks in storms, in silence, in fire, and in gentle whispers. And right now, I am choosing to speak to you through this word because your heart is breaking, and I care. Yes, I, the Lord, care. Deeply. Intimately. Personally. Comment 333 if you declare your faith even through the confusion. You've been praying, haven't you? Asking me why they changed. Why they withdrew. Why the connection is fading like a candle in the wind. I heard every cry. I watched you wait by the phone. I saw the unspoken tears you wiped away in secret. But hear me now, I was never absent. I was guarding you even in their silence. I was protecting you through their absence. I was revealing what you refused to see. This isn't just about loss. This is about preparation. You see, I sometimes allow what breaks your heart to redirect your life. You asked for peace, and I'm giving it, not by keeping everything the same, but by shaking everything that was false, fragile, or no longer serving your growth. I am pruning what was once fruitful, not to punish you, but to make room for greater abundance. I know it hurts. And I won't minimize your pain. I created your heart, and I know its depth. But I am not just your creator, I am your restorer. You feel like something is being taken from you, but what if I told you I am actually saving you from greater pain? What if this departure is my mercy in disguise? Comment 555 if you believe I am still working behind the scenes. Do not confuse my silence for abandonment. I've been moving pieces you cannot see. I've been protecting you from attachments that would poison your future. And even if this person feels irreplaceable now, I promise you, I never subtract without a plan to multiply. Remember my word, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. That scripture isn't poetic, it's prophetic. It's not a metaphor, it's my vow. Yes, someone may be leaving your life forever, but you are not losing me. And I will never allow your story to end in sorrow. You feel broken? I use broken vessels to carry my glory. You feel abandoned? I draw closest to the abandoned. You feel like you're sinking? I walk on water to reach you. You don't have to be strong right now. You just have to be still and let me fight for you. Even Jesus, my son, was abandoned by those he loved at the cross. He knows your pain. He knows what it's like to watch friends walk away. He knows the weight of goodbye. And yet, he rose. And so will you. I'm not done writing your resurrection story. Comment 12:12 if you believe I'm about to raise you from this valley. Don't you realize? You were never meant to go through this alone. That's why I placed my Spirit inside you. That's why I've surrounded you with angels, even when you couldn't see them. The warfare you've been facing isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. The enemy knows your purpose. He knows how precious you are to me. That's why he's been trying to break your spirit through this loss. But I declare right now, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Not emotional betrayal. Not loneliness. Not grief. Not abandonment. You are covered under the blood of the Lamb. You are protected by my hand. You are surrounded by glory. Even as this person walks out, I am stepping in. I will be your healer. I will be your companion. I will be the one who wipes every tear from your eye. I am not far from the broken. I dwell with them. I dwell with you. This isn't the end. This is the turning point. This pain will not define you, it will refine you. This heartbreak will not destroy you, it will reveal you. For when you've lost everything you thought you needed, you will finally see that I am all you truly require. I did not bring you this far to abandon you. I did not anoint you for you to fall apart. I did not speak destiny over your life for it to end in silence. You are still chosen, still called, still anointed. And even though you feel weak right now, my power is made perfect in weakness. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed, a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Let your tears fall, they are not wasted. Let your heart break, it is not the end. I will rebuild. I will restore. I will redeem. You are still standing, and that alone is a testimony. You are still breathing, and that means I am not finished with you. You are still feeling, which means your heart is alive, even though it has been wounded. I see every scar. I see every place that has been bruised by love that changed or walked away. And yet, even with your pain, I have called you into this moment because I am about to do something in your life that eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. This is your divine interruption. This is heaven's loud whisper to your weary soul. Someone is leaving you forever, but I will never leave. You must understand this loss not only from your pain, but from my purpose. Because not everyone you love was assigned to stay forever. Some people were only meant to teach, to reveal, or to lead you to me. Comment 777 if you still trust my plan even in your tears. Your heart is pure, and that's why it hurts so deeply. You loved with everything you had. You gave, you forgave, you prayed. And when you felt them slipping, you tried to hold on tighter. But this is not your failure. This is my sovereignty. I know the hidden things you don't see. I hear the conversations you were never meant to hear. I see the crossroads before they come. And I will never allow something or someone to remain in your life if it will destroy the destiny I created for you. You were never called to carry this pain alone. So many times you've whispered, "God, this hurts." And I heard every single one. I know what it feels like to be betrayed. I know what it feels like to be left. My son knew it too. And because you are mine, I will not let this sorrow have the final word in your life. I need you to lift your eyes. Look beyond the absence. Look beyond the ache. There is more coming than what you're losing. There is purpose wrapped in this pain. There is strength being born in your spirit that will shock you. What tried to break you will become the platform I raise you from. Comment 999 if you believe I'm turning your pain into purpose. I want to speak this into your spirit now. It's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. Even Jesus wept. But don't you dare believe for one moment that I've abandoned you. I'm closer than your broken heart. I am present in your silence. I am sitting beside you in your sorrow, and I will never walk away when the world does. You may feel empty, but I am filling you even now. You may feel shattered, but I am piecing you together in a way that will make your story a miracle. This person who is leaving might feel like the end of something beautiful, but I am writing a new chapter. One that will overflow with peace, purpose, and divine joy. I need you to hear me clearly. The departure of people is not the departure of your destiny. No one who leaves you can cancel the calling I've placed on you. What I anoint, no man can you anoint. What I promise, no pain can steal. What I bless, no storm can curse. There is still oil on your life. There is still fire in your spirit. There is still heaven's plan unfolding in the background, even if it seems silent on the surface. I am not in a hurry, but I am never late. You will see. In time, you will understand that what you thought was rejection was actually redirection. Comment 1010 if you trust my timing more than your own understanding. You see, your journey is not only about who walks with you, it's about who shapes you. And though this person may no longer walk your path, the part they played in your story will be used for your growth. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not the laughter, not the tears, not even the goodbye. I have a promise for you. You will smile again. You will love again. You will laugh without fear again. This heartbreak is not permanent. It's a season. And no season lasts forever. This too shall pass. I know what it's like to feel left behind. But I want you to remember this: I never leave. I never forsake. When others forget your value, I remind you of your worth. When people walk away, I walk in. When the lights go out, I shine the brightest. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too far gone. You are not unloved. You are not abandoned. You are still my child. And I will prove my love to you in ways that no human could ever match. I want you to rest in me now. Not in explanations. Not in understanding. Just rest in my love. Let me carry what you can't. Let me heal what hurts too deeply. Let me lead you through the valley to the other side of restoration. The night has been long, I know. But morning is coming. And with it, joy. Not temporary happiness, but deep, soul-filling joy. The kind that only heaven can bring. You feel the weight, don't you? The invisible heaviness pressing down on your chest. It's not just sadness, it's spiritual. It's the soul recognizing a shift, a loss, a goodbye it wasn't ready for. That's why I'm here. That's why you're hearing my voice now. Heaven couldn't stay silent while your heart was breaking. This is not just a moment, this is a divine rescue. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Someone is leaving you forever. And I knew it would shake you. I knew it would leave you searching for answers, for comfort, for something to hold on to. So I sent this word. Not to bring fear, but to bring clarity. Not to remind you of what's being taken, but to reveal who is standing beside you through it all. Comment 1515 if you believe that I, the Lord, am still standing with you right now. Your prayers did not go unheard. Your pain did not go unseen. I have watched every moment. I've stood at the edge of your heartbreak, waiting for you to reach out and say, God, I can't do this without you. You don't have to be strong alone. You don't have to smile through what's crushing your spirit. Come to me. Let the tears fall, and I will catch every one. You've been asking, why did they change? Why are they leaving? Wasn't it real? I know the ache behind those questions. But some departures aren't about something going wrong, they're about something being revealed. There are things only I can see. There are futures I'm protecting you from. You may feel like you're losing someone you need, but what if I told you I'm clearing the path for someone you've been praying for? Yes, I hear even the prayers you never speak out loud. I hear the ones buried beneath fear, beneath heartbreak, beneath silence. And I answer them, not always in the way you expect, but always in the way that will lead you to greater wholeness. Comment 1717 if you believe I'm answering prayers you haven't even spoken yet. I know what you gave. I know how much of yourself you invested. You were honest. You were loyal. You believed. But remember this, love is never wasted when it's given from a pure heart. Even if the person walks away, even if the story doesn't end the way you dreamed, it still mattered. And I will still bless you for it. This is not the end of your joy. I'm writing something new. Something you cannot yet see. Something that won't be built on uncertainty or confusion, but on truth, peace, and spiritual alignment. I am not a God of chaos. I am not a God of heartbreak. I am a God of restoration. And what I restore is always greater than what was lost. You think this ending disqualifies you from love, from peace, from connection? No. It positions you. It refines you. It clears the fog. It prepares your soul for what's ahead. I'm not just closing a chapter, I'm preparing a divine upgrade. One that will match your calling, your purpose, and your destiny. Comment Amen if you believe the upgrade is already on its way. Don't fear the silence that follows this goodbye. Don't fear the loneliness. I fill those empty places with my presence. You are never alone, even when everyone else walks away. I walk in when others walk out. I sit in your sorrow. I speak peace to your panic. I wrap my arms around you in the middle of the night when your soul trembles. I'm not asking you to understand it all right now. I'm just asking you to trust me. Trust that even in the absence, I am present. Even in the pain, I am working. Even in the goodbye, I am still writing a future for you full of hope and beauty. Let go of what you cannot change. Let go of the person who has made their choice. Let go of the fear that you will never be whole again. Because what you release, I can redeem. What you surrender, I can heal. What you place in my hands, I can resurrect. I am the same God who raised the dead, who opened blind eyes, who calmed raging seas. Do you think I can't handle your heart? Do you think I can't bring peace to this storm? You are not too broken. You are not too lost. You are not too far from my hand. You are the one I left the 99 for. You are the one I died for. You are the one I still fight for. Even now, in the middle of your grief, I'm declaring victory over your life. The enemy tried to use this goodbye to destroy you, but I'm turning it into the beginning of your greatest testimony. I am your safe place, your anchor, your refuge, your healer. I know what was said to you. I know how it made you feel. But I also know what I've spoken over you, and my words are final. My promises do not fail. Keep walking. Even if it's through the valley. Keep praying. Even when the words are choked in tears. Keep praising. Even when it feels like praise is the last thing your heart has left. Because praise invites my presence. And my presence will carry you through the deepest sorrow. You've been faithful, even when the pain tried to silence your worship. You've stayed kind, even when you were misunderstood. You kept praying, even when it felt like your prayers bounced off the ceiling. And now, I want you to hear this clearly: heaven has seen your endurance. I have watched every act of faith when you felt nothing but fear. And now, I speak this over you: there is a divine reward on its way. Yes, someone may be leaving you. Yes, this separation might be permanent. But what I am about to bring into your life will be sacred, stable, and saturated with my presence. Do not cling to what I'm asking you to release. I never ask you to let go of something unless I'm about to place something better in your hands. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment 1111 if you believe my hands are placing something better into your future. I am not a God who forgets. I do not ignore your pain. I am not standing by passively while your heart shatters. I am here, closer than your breath. I'm holding you while you sleep, and I'm walking ahead of you while you weep. Every tear has been caught. Every ache has been recorded. Every loss has been measured, and none of it will go to waste. You keep wondering if things will ever feel the same again. I tell you the truth, no, they won't. Because I'm not returning you to the same, I'm leading you into something brand new. And while the unknown feels scary, what I'm building for you cannot be stolen, shaken, or sabotaged. You are still chosen, still covered, still surrounded by angels, still favored. The leaving of one person does not cancel the anointing I've placed over your life. Their absence may sting, but my purpose for you remains. My plan for you is still intact. And it's more glorious than you can imagine. Comment 222 if you trust that I am working even when everything feels uncertain. I know you wanted them to stay. I know you imagined a future with them in it. But I also know what would have happened had they remained. You see the smile on the surface. I see the struggle in the spirit. You remember the good moments. I see the whole journey. And I would never allow someone to stay who would cause you to miss your calling. This pain you're feeling is proof of your heart's capacity to love. And that love was not wasted. Even if it wasn't received the way you gave it, I saw it. And I will honor it. You are not foolish for caring. You are not weak for missing them. You are human. And you are mine. I did not create you to walk this life alone. But I did create you to release what is not rooted in me. What is planted in my soil will bear fruit. But what is not planted in my will, no matter how beautiful it looks, cannot last. Let go, not in bitterness, but in trust. Let go, not in defeat, but in surrender. Let go, knowing that I am the God who restores, rebuilds, and renews. Comment 333 if you declare that this letting go is not your end, but your turning point. I am still your provider. I am still your healer. I am still your shelter. When people change, I stay the same. When love fades, mine deepens. When the world turns cold, my arms remain open. I am the only constant you will ever truly have, and yet I am more than enough. Do not chase closure in human words when my spirit is already giving you peace. Don't seek answers in empty places. I am the answer. I am the peace. I am the explanation that will silence every question in your soul. Rest in me, and I will begin to heal what you thought would hurt forever. You may think this ending disqualifies you from joy, but it's actually positioning you for overflow. This separation is not rejection. It's preparation. I had to move them out so I could move you forward. I had to close this door so I could open the one that's aligned with your purpose. Stop mourning the closed door. Start preparing for what's next. I am doing a new thing in you, and it will spring forth suddenly. Do you not perceive it? Look around you. Signs of change are already forming. I've started aligning the right people, the right timing, the right opportunities, divine setups you didn't see coming. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt with stronger foundations. What was meant to break you will now be your breakthrough. What felt like devastation will become the soil for your transformation. And what left you will no longer limit you. You are walking into a new season, not alone, but with me as your guide, your comforter, your protector. And this time, you won't have to beg for peace. You won't have to chase love. You won't have to question your worth. Because everything I bring into this next chapter will reflect how I see you, worthy, beautiful, strong, and deeply loved. You are not reading this by chance. You are here because your heart has been crying out for answers. This is heaven responding. This is the Father reaching down through time and space to tell you, yes, I see what's happening. Yes, I know someone is drifting, disappearing, departing. And no, I have not left you to face it alone. The spiritual realm is shaking around you. The atmosphere is shifting. A chapter is closing, and it feels like something sacred is being ripped from your grasp. But my child, what feels like loss is sometimes my protection in disguise. What feels like an ending is often the beginning of something eternal in me. I would not allow this level of pain if I were not about to birth something powerful through it. Comment Amen if you believe your pain is giving birth to purpose. There is still a future for you. Still laughter in your tomorrow. Still joy on the other side of this sorrow. You feel like your life is breaking in half, but I am building you from the inside out. This isn't destruction, this is construction. I'm not tearing you down, I'm tearing down what wasn't built on truth, so I can rebuild on rock, not sand. The person who's leaving may never understand how deeply they impacted your soul. They may not know how much you prayed for them. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. But I know every time you asked me to heal things, to fix things, to restore what was slipping. I saw the way you believed for change. I was moved by your faith. But not every prayer ends the way you want. Some prayers bring revelation instead of restoration. Some prayers are answered with release instead of return. And when I say no, it is never to hurt you. It is to lead you. Comment 555 if you believe my no is still part of my mercy. You don't have to make sense of this all at once. Some pain is not meant to be understood immediately. It is meant to be walked through with me. One day, you will look back and see how I was holding your hand the whole time. One day, you will thank me for the doors I shut, even the ones you begged me to open. Yes, the ache is real. But so is my anointing. So is my promise. So is my plan. And nothing, not this heartbreak, not this goodbye, not this grief, can cancel what I've spoken over your life. I know you feel like your heart is bleeding out. I know the quiet moments are the hardest, when your mind replays what was and your soul mourns what could have been. But you're not going crazy. You're not overreacting. You're not weak. You are feeling the weight of a spiritual shift, and that's something sacred. When my son stood at Lazarus' tomb, he wept. Not because he lacked power, but because he loved. You weep because you love. And that love is not weakness. That love is what makes you like me. Comment 1212 if you believe your heart reflects mine even in sorrow. You were not created for abandonment. You were not created for betrayal. You were not created for repeated cycles of heartbreak. That is not my will for you. My will is peace. My will is wholeness. My will is for you to be surrounded by people who reflect my heart, not just speak of love, but live it. But to receive that, you must let go of what is not rooted in me. That is why this separation is happening. That is why heaven is sounding the alarm. You are not losing love, you are making room for real love. The kind that doesn't leave. The kind that doesn't break you. The kind that brings you closer to me, not farther. You may have built your world around this person. But I am asking you now, build your life on me. I do not change. I do not fade. I do not forget you. You are the apple of my eye. My beloved. My chosen. And nothing will separate you from my love. Even now, I am surrounding you with comfort. Even now, angels are standing guard around your heart. Even now, I am lifting the weight from your shoulders. Because I refuse to let this pain bury you. I will not let grief steal your song. I will not let heartbreak become your identity. You are not what you've lost. You are not what walked away. You are what I have spoken. You are what I have formed. And I say over you, you are healed. You are whole. You are held. Even when you don't feel me, I am with you. Even when your faith feels small, I am carrying you. Even when it seems like everything is falling apart, I am building something glorious in the unseen. And one day, not too far from now, you will look back and understand that this goodbye was the beginning of your becoming. You have no idea how close you are to breakthrough. Right now, your heart is heavy, your mind is racing, and your spirit feels fragile. But I need you to know this pain is not permanent. This sorrow is not the end of your story. You are walking through a divine valley, and though it feels lonely, you are not alone. Heaven is near. I am near. And even as someone leaves your life forever, I am not letting go of you for a single moment. My hands are still holding your life together. My breath is still speaking life into your soul. I am rebuilding what was broken, even before you notice the cracks. Comment Amen if you believe I am rebuilding everything the storm tried to take. I see the cracks they didn't see. I hear the cries they couldn't handle. And I know the kind of love you carry. It runs deep. It is loyal. It forgives quickly. It hopes fully. And even when others mishandle it, I never will. Your love reflects my image. And I know it hurts that they couldn't see that. But hear me, this person walking away is not the end of love in your life. I have reserved people for you. People who won't walk away. People who will water your soul the way you watered theirs. People who will see your heart the way I see it. But first, I must finish this healing. You keep wondering, did I do something wrong? I tell you now, this is not punishment. This is preparation. I am removing what cannot follow you into the next season. You asked me to make you ready for purpose. You asked me to take you higher. And now, I am doing just that. But elevation requires separation. Comment 1111 if you believe this separation is a setup for elevation. Let me speak to your inner child, the part of you that feels abandoned. The part of you that fears being left. The part that holds on to people, even when they're hurting you, because the pain of goodbye feels greater than the pain of staying. My child, you do not need to beg to be loved. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You do not need to shrink to be chosen. You do not need to break yourself to keep someone in your life. I love you too much to let you live that way. That is why I allowed the distance. That is why I stirred the separation. Because even when you couldn't let go, I began making a way of escape. Not because I'm angry with you, but because I care for you too deeply to let you stay stuck in sorrow. I am the God of open doors, yes. But I am also the God of closed ones. And when I close a door, no man can open it. And when I open a new one, no man can shut it. I am faithful in the closing, and I am faithful in the new beginning. You may not understand it now. But I promise you this, one day, you will thank me for saving you from what you thought you needed. One day, you will see why I said no. One day, you will understand that my protection doesn't always feel like peace in the beginning. But it leads to peace in the end. Comment 222 if you trust that my no is always filled with divine love. You were not created to live broken. You were not created to keep fighting battles alone. I have more for you. More love. More peace. More stability. More truth. And I'm walking you out of this wilderness. Step by step. Tear by tear. I'm walking you forward. Do not fear the future. I've already walked ahead of you into it. I've prepared every detail. I've planned every step. What feels unknown to you is already finished in my hand. I am the God who goes before you, and I am clearing the path. Trust me even when the road is painful. You will not be left empty. You will not be left forgotten. The love you gave will return to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I saw the kindness no one acknowledged. I saw the forgiveness no one appreciated. And I, the Lord your God, will reward you openly for what you did in the quiet place. You don't need revenge. You don't need closure from them. I am your justice. I am your vindicator. I am your healer. And I am the one writing your next chapter. Keep your heart soft. Do not let this loss make you bitter. Do not let their departure make you cold. You were born to carry my love, not their wound. You were created to shine light, not carry darkness. And you will be known not by what you lost, but by how you rise from it. There is resurrection coming. There is healing coming. There is beauty rising from these ashes. You will be stronger, wiser, gentler, more radiant than ever before, not because of what left, but because of who stayed. I stayed. I am here. Always. The pain you're carrying right now is real, but it will not define your future. I know you feel like something inside you is fading with this person's departure. I know the silence they've left behind is louder than anything you've ever known. But hear me, child, I do not let go of anything that still has purpose in your life. If they are leaving, it's because their time in your story has ended, and my plan for you is only just beginning. Yes, I know your heart is trembling. Yes, I know the memories flood you when the world goes quiet. But even then, even in the deep stillness of loss, I am speaking. My spirit is whispering hope back into your bones. You will not stay in this valley. You will not drown in this grief. I am walking with you through it, step by step, breath by breath. Comment 333 if you declare that you are walking forward with me.